Welcome back with apparently the most currently best series on the channel. Top 10s are back, and as you can see, we have brought back H is back, Jack is back.
I want to know why it's so yellow today.
You are quite yellow.
It was all yellow. Are you still yellow?
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Je ne comprends pas.
Je téléphone à la police.
Hello, please. So, last time... Anyway, so last time we did the top 10 Nintendo games of all time.
Yeah.
Which went very well, because first place was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Spoiler alert. But that's fine.
So we're now going to...
We're now going back in time.
We're now going to narrow it down.
We're narrowing it down. Today we're only doing Wii games. But they don't have...
Oh, I need a toilet now.
Ha 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 ha. But they don't have to be specifically Wii exclusive games. So, if any game was released on the actual Wii console, it's allowed. Virtual games don't count, so like Super Mario Bros. 3 or whatever.
Yeah, so people can't count, like, you know, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time because there was like a remake on the Wii. Like, no.
It's got to be released. Had to have been released between the Wii coming out in 2008. I think that's right, 2008 Wii came out.
I think it was earlier than that.
Was it 2006?
I think it was 06.
Hey Siri, when did the Wii get released?
It was published the 19th of November 2006.
It was published. It was published.
Yeah.
The Wii was published in 19...
Also, that's going to set off everyone's Siri who's watching this without speaker headphones on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, like last time, I think we asked less people than last time, because I think we had 15 last time, if I do remember, but this time we had 13.
13.
Okay.
And
13.
the people who I asked for the list include me, Charlotte, Molly, Chris, Alcarez, Scoots, H, Jurassic, Boss, Panda, Kat, Reese, and Jack.
Expanded list still.
It's all an expanded list. Different age ranges, because I was talking to Alcarez earlier and he was like 4 when the Wii came out.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's fine, because
yeah,
Nintendo is a family company.
He told me he was very dumb back then and didn't realise there were more games than just the few he put on his list. So,
oh God! So his list is going to be like, you know, like Ratatouille on the Wii and like stuff like that.
There's 100%. So like last time, we're going to do the top 15. But
first, it has to have 130 points.
H is guaranteed that first place has to have 130 points.
Yeah, she's determined.
I've got my juice ready.
They're wrong, but we move.
Not wrong.
Spoilers.
There's also only 57 games picked from everybody out of a possible 1,600 different games that were released on the Wii. So
I think more than anything that just goes to show how much like crap was released on the Wii.
Yeah, 100%. And some of these games at the bottom are just Anyway, Monopoly made the list, so
how many games were there in total on the Wii? Did you say
1.6K?
Well, there we go. We'll do the top 1.6K.
Okay.
Starting with.
So
in at number 1,600 is
Waluigi. Oh wait, it doesn't have a game. Right.
Oh.
So we have a top 15.
Yeah.
So it's technically 16 games.
Okay.
Because 15th place both got 18 points.
Okay.
Do you want?
Okay.
We're going to start with the game which didn't make. I've also put just a side note. I've kept a track of where the games ranked on our top 10 overall video. So, just like balance and stuff.
I hope there's some consistency.
There should be. There's not consistency. I can tell that for free. So the first game I'm going to talk about didn't make our overall Nintendo list, and got 18 points. It was We Play.
Wii Play.
Okay, that was.
Which one was that?
So that was
the one where you had to all different mini games and they were 1v1. Like,
I thought that was Wii Party.
No, Wii Party was like the board game island and stuff.
Oh God, what was Wii Play?
Wii Play was like there was the tank game.
Like,
there was shoot the cans in the sky.
Oh, I remember that. Oh
Yeah.
God, that was awful. I mean, sorry. I mean, if you like it, more power to you. But it was awful.
Okay, so just to make shot fired, Charlotte had it 10th, Molly had it 5th, H had it last or 10th. Who else had it
well,
ninth?
I mean, with the.
Also, can I say a point? Can I say a point, please, before you say
I
anything?
just took all the shit off of what was released on the Wii, and then, I mean, that was the only thing that wasn't as shit.
Yes. So going back from Jack's comment of it being a shit game, someone had this game first place.
Who was that?
It was
Please, was it? Oh my God, was it Alcaraz? Please tell me it was not Alcaraz.
It was Cat.
Was it Reese?
It was Cat.
It was Cat.
I just want to put out there, if Cat didn't vote for it, it would have been 24th place, tied with Animal. It would have been tied with Animal Crossing.
Cat, what the fuck?
If Cat did not have it first. So
Cat's number one game.
It was the best game on Wii. I don't remember why. It was an alright game.
The best game on. Did she not include anything else in her list? Did she just send you that?
No, that she sent me the list this morning just before you did. I was like, bro. So yeah.
Oh no.
So H is the only one here who had it on their list. So go for it. Defend Wii Play.
I mean, it was. It was only on my list because it was the best of the worst.
I do have to admit as well.
I mean,
like,
I know the point of the game was to show off the Wii remote, basically.
Yeah,
it was like 1-2 Switch on the Switch, which was
pretty
fun.
much.
That's the only game I've ever bought which I've actually returned. Was 1-2 Switch.
I didn't even buy it because I knew that I'd play it once and never touch it again.
Mm.
But I just, if this was the main game to showcase what the Switch can do, why didn't it come with the Switch? No, I mean,
well, the thing is, Wii Sports already kind of did that. Like, Wii Players did another tech demo for the Wii.
Yeah,
but it's not as good as Wii Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, I do get what you mean though about there not being much choice, because when I was putting my list together, I did kind of feel like with like the all Nintendo games one, I had like 30 games I had to narrow down. With this, I struggled to even make it to 10, and after like racking my brain, I managed to get to 12 games. That was it.
Yeah, after I did research, I got to like 14, 15, and just took some of the low binders.
As much as the Wii is beloved, there honestly weren't that many really amazing games on it.
Games, yeah.
Like,
it's very odd.
Do you want a list of what's on Wii Play?
Sure.
Shooting Range.
Yeah.
Find the Me. That's the only one that I can really remember. Table Tennis.
Yeah.
Pose Me. The player controls their Mii character around an open background via the Wii remote pointer and tries. Basically, you make a portrait of your Mii.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Like, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Laser hockey.
Air hockey.
Basically. But
yeah.
Billiards.
Yeah.
Fishing. And charge.
I'm guessing that.
Where you ride a cow, and then there was the Tanks game.
The Tanks game. That's the only game I remember from Wii Play.
I don't even remember that. The only one I remember is the one where you had is the shooting range. That's the only one I can remember.
Yeah,
but that's in Wii Party as well, isn't it?
Yeah, most of those mini games are in Wii Party.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember it. Yeah, I remember it because it was in a better game.
Yeah. So, speaking of better games, the game that tied with Wii Play
Is it Wii Fi?
It's not. It's not. It came on our Nintendo overall list. It came 22nd.
Okay.
It came 22nd.
Okay.
And it was a Zelda game.
Okay.
And it was Skyward Sword.
Okay, Skyward Sword.
So again, Zelda knowledge, I have 0. So,
well, I don't have much, but I do know a bit about Skyward Sword. So, Skyward Sword, like, one of the big things with it was that it was the game. They use like the Wii's motion controls to allow you to sort of like swing the sword, like using your Wii remote.
Yeah.
And it was notoriously, I think, the motion controls were very kind of like, you know, clunky and buggy and. Yeah, and if you were left-handed, then screw you because it's designed to be like right-handed wield. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I seem to remember that not everyone was actually really happy with the game when it came out. I feel like because like the big Zelda game before that was Twilight Princess, which is really kind of like, you know, gritty and a bit kind of dark, and then Skyward Sword is a little bit more cartoony and like cel shady.
Yeah.
So I think some people were a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah.
But I think people like it a bit more now, and it's like been ported to like, you know, Wii U and then to Switch and yeah. So I can see why it's up there because it was the big Zelda game for the Wii, really. I mean, you could count Twilight Princess, but that came out like on the Wii and the GameCube at the same time.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So Foss had Skyward Sword second, and so did Scoot. That's the only reason tied.
Okay.
2 second places.
Okay.
But Foss and Scoot are both Zelda boys, so
yeah.
You know.
So I
can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I had to guess if they were Zelda boys, like I'll guess right now that Twilight Princess is probably both their number ones, but I won't. We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see, won't we? We'll wait and see.
Oh, some more void juice.
Some more void juice. Yes. This time I've got it in a bottle instead of a can.
Back from the void. Right. We move on up to 2 games tied in 13th place.
Okay.
Both have 19 points.
There's just ties in all of these.
There always is. 2 games got 19 points, so one more than we play in Skyward Sword. First game also got 22nd in our overall top Nintendo video, and it was Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
And I can confirm, Scoots had it first, but Foss didn't. Foss had it 5th.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, Twilight Princess. Kind of like one of the like biggest, like most famous Zelda games, really. I know that you kind of had like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which are like 2 like big games. Then you kind of didn't really have any huge Zelda games. I mean, you had Wind Waker, but a lot of people, because that was kind of the cartoon style, a lot of people didn't consider it a true Zelda game.
That was literally the only Zelda game I played and enjoyed.
So then Twilight Princess comes along, and they're like, okay, this is like back to what we think Legend of Zelda should be.
Like. Yeah.
Developed for the GameCube. It took a long time. It took so long to come out that it ended up releasing on the GameCube and the Wii at the same time, kind of like Breath of the Wild with the Wii U and the Switch.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a big game. I know that it's one of the most like beloved kind of games in the series. So I'm not surprised that it's like I'm not surprised it's not higher on the list. Come to think of it, because I'd say above Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess is like the Zelda game for Wii. I feel like.
I think only Alcaraz had it on his list. I think only Alcaraz, Foss, and Scoots had it. To my knowledge.
Yeah, I know I didn't have it. I didn't really get into Zelda properly until Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's our first game in 13th place. Now this is good. This shocked me. Next one, because it came 13th in overall Wii, right?
Right.
But it came 10th in our top 10 of all time Nintendo.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's Super Paper Mario.
Oh, Super Paper Mario. Okay.
Yeah, so the first Super Paper Mario, it came 10th in overall Nintendo. It came 13th in just Wii.
I guess that's like when it's overall, I guess the reason for that is when it's like overall Nintendo, there's so many options to choose from that each option is going to have less votes. So as a result, if you put something high up, which I think you said, didn't you say that, who was it who had it number one? Jurassic, I think, last time. Jurassic had it number one.
Yeah, number one this time as well.
Oh, there you go. Makes sense. But in the overall one, Jurassic having it number one would have booted up quite a lot, whereas here there's less options to choose from, so it's not quite enough.
This is true.
It was on my list though. It was actually, for this time, it was second on my list.
Yeah, so that was the only two people who voted for the game.
Super Paper Mario deserves more love, man. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much about it because we did cover it in the last one.
Yeah,
but it deserves more love. It's a really great game.
I think it's another game. Jurassic was tempted for me to play that as one of his play describe options. I was also tempted. Do you know, like on the stream not long ago when I said like I was going to make a really impulsive decision and I mentioned the Wii game, that was going to be it. And then obviously,
it was out of stock. Yeah, so it was all Giratina's fault that you're not about to play Super Paper Mario on stream. Because otherwise I would have done it impulsively.
Yeah.
But it'll happen at some point.
At some point, it will. But yeah. Super Paper Mario 13th place. We now move on to a game which is by itself. No ties.
Okay. Hallelujah.
It got 20 points. It came 61st on our overall top 10 Nintendo game. I had it on my list. I think H did it well. Yeah, H did well. It's Donkey Kong Country Returns. Yes. Now this, I can vaguely remember playing it. I think I played the Wii U one more, Tropical Freeze, but it was the first Donkey Kong Country to come back since the 1, 2, 3 on SNES. Yeah, so it was big hype at the time. I think. Yeah, I think with DK and Diddy Kong, from what I remember.
Yes. Yeah.
I can remember it.
It's the same concept
as the first one.
As the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never actually played it. I think I mentioned in the last one, the only Donkey Kong Country game I played is Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, the newest one.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the other ones.
But it's still as bloody hard. It's still hard. It's still as hard.
Donkey Kong Country Returns is still as hard. I don't think I've ever beaten a Donkey Kong Country game to this day because they're that difficult. Yeah.
I mean, I never beat Tropical Freeze because it was so hard. I think I got to the second world or however it works, and I gave up. I
don't know. I don't know if Crash or Donkey Kong's harder. I don't know.
They're kind of although they're both platformers, it feels like they're two different beasts. I feel like. Because Donkey Kong, I feel like Donkey Kong Country, I feel like has a lot more controls. You're swinging from vines and throwing stuff. Crash, especially the first Crash, you just jump and spin. Yeah, that's it. You don't even have to slide in the first one. Yeah, I think the first Donkey Kong Country, I don't think there was all the swing. It was swinging the first one. You climb vines and you get animal power ups like rhinos and stuff, which help you finish the game. But Donkey Kong Country Returns. It made my list very low, and. Well, on Alcaraz's list, it was on H's list. It's probably I had to put Donkey Kong on there because I like Donkey Kong, and it's one of the only ones on Wii.
It is the only one on it.
Yeah, because Tropical Freeze was Wii U, and then there wasn't one on Switch because all they did was make the Wii U one again on Switch. Yeah. Yeah. So we went up to 11th place now. Just missing out on top 10. Got again one more point, 21 points. It came
21.
It came 54th on our overall top 10 Nintendo.
I love how inconsistent this is.
Getting 6 points, and it was Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, the original.
Ah, okay.
Because Chris had it first, and I think someone else had it high. Boss had it third.
I think Alcaraz likes Xenoblade as well.
Alcaraz had it fifth. So Chris had it first, Alcaraz had it fifth, and Foss had it third.
Yeah, because Alcaraz is always simping over one of the girls from, I think, the second one.
Yeah. And once again, Xenoblade Chronicles, never played it.
But yeah, so I must admit I never played it either. all I ever do is kind of like rant about how Nintendo seems to only care about that and nothing else at the moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, I digress. It's only because like Xenoblade fans are like winning right now because they're getting all of this like new content and stuff, and like we're still sat here like when's Wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 DLC?
Like all this time,
between like Wave 1 and 2, the Xenoblade fans have had like 14 games or some stupid shit, and they're waiting for 8 new tracks.
I remember we were waiting so long for a Nintendo Direct, and they announced it's just a Xenoblade one. I'm like,
oh, I know, I was so devastated.
We're gonna have another one next week, but it's nothing to do with us.
Yeah, this is the partner one.
It was literally Sonic. Sonic was the only good Sonic, and that was the only like main Sonic and Rabbids were the only good thing that came out of that fucking Direct.
Yeah, pretty much. So, Xenoblade Chronicles. Like I said, I haven't played it. I don't think any of us have played it.
No,
I know it's a very popular series. Xenoblade Chronicles, like the first one at least.
Yeah,
I know it was really like critically acclaimed, very very popular game, like very well received. Probably is a good game to play. I know that at one point I really wanted to play it and I just never did. But yeah, definitely I imagine a really good game. So give it a try and let us know what you think.
Yes, I think it's got very Zelda vibes. I don't think it's my kind of game.
I don't know about Zelda vibes. If I get the sense it's more of like a turn-based RPG kind of. I don't know if it's turn-based. This is the thing. It's the JRPG, but I don't know if it's turn-based or like. I don't know.
Because I know Chris was very tempted for me to play the second one on stream, but I looked it up and it would take about 28 hours to finish it. So I thought,
I think they're quite long games.
They're long games, yeah. It'd be like saying, "Yo, Jake, play Kingdom Hearts 2." I'm like, well, how many times how much time you got? I'll be like 36 by the time I finish that.
Yeah, and that's just the first one.
And that's just the first one. There's 3 now. They're all PlayStation, so I can't really stream them anyway.
They are actually on Switch now, but
they are on Switch. But don't
tell anybody that.
Don't say anyone that.
Cut that part out.
That part out.
They don't need to know.
So we've reached the top 10, and they've got 26 points, so 5 points more than Xenoblade Chronicles. It is the second highest non-Nintendo game.
Okay.
Okay.
It is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Oh my god.
Lego Star Wars is top 10 with 26
Lego Star Wars. I mean, what a throwback though. Honestly, I mean, have you ever played it? Like,
I have not. The only Lego game I've played is the Harry Potter one and the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
So
I only remember the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
Yeah,
Lego Star Wars is great. Like, honestly, I mean, Lego Star Wars was like. I mean, there were Lego games before, but Lego Star Wars was like the first, like really like iconic one to be like an actual like adaptation of like movies rather than just like a Lego branded game, like Lego Adventure or some shit. Like no, it was actually like based on an existing series of movies. It was like the first one, and then obviously they made one. They made one of like the prequel trilogy, then one of the original trilogy, and then the complete saga. Is episodes 1 to 6,
and then obviously the new one came out like literally a couple of months ago.
Yeah, the Skywalker saga came out not long ago, which is episodes 1 to 9. So it includes the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy.
Yeah,
and yeah, so it's all of the episodes. But complete saga is just episodes 1 to 6, and I mean it's a great game. It's got a lot of content. There's a lot of like challenges and stuff. There's lots of characters to unlock and all this kind of thing.
So typical Lego game.
Typical Lego game. And of course, the first thing you do when you load it up, rather than actually progressing the level, you destroy every single thing in the entire everything in sight. Destroy it all and get all the money. Yeah. Like I can't play Lego games because I will literally just get sidetracked by destroying everything.
Yeah.
I actually Skywalker Saga. I actually bought it.
Yeah.
I started playing it. I think I spent about 2.5 hours just going around smashing stuff and getting collectibles in the opening area, and then I did the first actual level.
And then I did the level.
Yeah.
So the reason it's high is because Reese had it second, and Chris had it third.
Okay.
Reese loves Lego Star Wars. He used to play. I think every time he's played on the computer, most days, went uni. So You know, it's one of those games.
I mean, Lego Star Wars is great. It really is great. Honestly, a lot of the Lego games are great.
Yeah.
Like Lego Star Wars. I think the Lego Batman games were pretty good. Like Lego Lord of the Rings was great.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Lego Harry Potter. Yeah, there were some great ones.
Lego games.
Lego Indiana Jones as well. Lego Indiana Jones.
Yes. Yeah.
I think we only had the Pirates of the Caribbean on Wii, and I got the Harry Potter 1 to 4 on PC. So, if you want to see me play Lego Harry Potter, I got the technology for it. Right. Moving on.
I want you to play the first Harry Potter game
on the PS1.
God, with the derpy PS1 Hagrid.
Yeah. Exactly. Right.
Oh God.
We move on to our the final tie of the top 10, tied in 8th place with 27 points. Would you like the game that's Nintendo or non-Nintendo first?
Let's start with non-Nintendo, I think.
Okay. So in 8th place with 27 points, we have a game which was given birth on the Wii. It's Just Dance, people.
That's actually made the top 10. I didn't think it would.
It came 8th place.
I thought I was the only one who would have thought to put that on my list.
Is it any specific one, or is it just...
Everyone's just put the original one and said, I don't care which one you take from me, it's Just Dance.
Yeah, Just Dance.
Foss had it 10th, yeah. Panda had it 2nd, and Jack had it
7th.
7th. I think that's it. Was 2nd?
Yeah. The thing is, like, the very first Just Dance was a Wii exclusive.
Yeah.
So the series kind of was born
on the Wii.
The Wii.
But because it's the only one with like motion control, so that makes the most sense. Because PS4 and Xbox didn't have it until the console generation after could connect.
Yeah, exactly.
And the PS4 weird, like, I don't even know what it was called.
PlayStation Move or whatever it was, where you just hold like whatever.
It looked
like
it's
a
thing.
Looked like something you
a thing.
It's
like something you wouldn't want to waggle around in front of your grandparents.
No, not at all.
Anyway,
Just Dance is a staple. It's a new one every year with new songs.
I mean, I feel like we don't need to explain what Just Dance is. I mean, it's just fun. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. Even the people who, like, you get Just Dance out at like a party or something. Even the people who say, "Oh no, I don't want to do that," they all end up getting along, playing and having fun. Like, it's just fun.
People
like,
win. And
you can't go wrong with Just Dance.
And people win by just sitting down in a chair. Don't know how you
literally, like, that's like, so people watching though, the first time I think it was the first time I met you, Hazel, actually. Like, we were at you guys' house, like, playing Just Dance, and you won by just sitting on the couch and waggling the, like,
the Switch
controller around.
I just got back from uni. I was knackered, so I went, "Oh yeah, I'll join, but I'll just sit down and do it."
And I think everyone else was like going like full try hard, or like dancing about in the living room, and H was doing this, and they won.
One of our friends. One of our friends was full on like. One of our friends was full on like, you know, like dropping to his knees and like, you know, spinning around and you were just like on the couch like.
If only we had the bloody the Xbox One with the camera and actually takes into account everything.
The Kinect
one actually makes you legs. You have to do legs and all this stuff. So.
That would be good, but at the same time, on the Switch one, I can actually get a high score because I don't have to move my legs.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to move my like, I'll still try to move my legs a little bit, but if I had to actually do it to get points, I would get like 2 stars.
Yeah. It's also a workout, so you know.
Yes, exactly. So with that in mind, I'm going to take it off my list. No, I'm kidding.
Take it off my list, and it goes back down, and doesn't join its counterpart. So the game, joined with Just Dance, came 39th in our overall top 10. Our top 10 overall Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It's a Super Mario game.
Okay.
He goes to space, but it's the second one. Super Mario Galaxy number
Okay.
2. Got 27 points. Again,
Okay.
And that's what, 6th place?
8th place. Joint 8th.
Oh, 8th place.
Yeah.
I lost track of where we were.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Super Mario Galaxy 2, very good game. I'm honestly surprised it's only 8th, being real with you. But
I never played this first. I only played the first one briefly. I never played the second one. It's high because Alcaraz had this first.
Okay.
Jurassic had this second. I think that's the highest. Yeah, it's highest. Oh, you had it third.
I had it third.
Yeah. I think that's most people. That's why it's on 27. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great game. I mean, honestly, like, I think just in terms of like all of the kind of like big Nintendo series, I feel like the Super Mario Galaxy games were just kind of like peak at that point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they were just really, really great. And like, honestly, like when you eventually get your like Joy-Con working, hopefully you can actually play Galaxy for real.
Yeah. Because I was starting to get into it, and it said you've moved the controller because you need to shake every fucking 2 seconds. Every time I move the controller, nunchuck disconnected. But I can't do anything because every time I try to,
it was just unplayable. And like the port they did for Switch, I really tried to get into it so I could like relive it, but I hated the way it controlled with the Joy-Con. I don't know why I hated it, because the motion control isn't the same, because you don't like point it at the screen so much.
No,
you just like
just do it whenever, can't you?
There's just like you just move like the right stick to control what like the Wii remote would be pointing at, and it's so clunky. I hate it.
Yeah.
Because I played about like one level and then I was like, I hate this. No.
Yeah.
But let's not get into that. Super Mario Galaxy 2, great game, really great game. Not as good as the first one. I will say that it's not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
But I think that's only because the first one was a bit more reminiscent of Super Mario 64, in that there was like, each world was like one like galaxy, and then you had like a bunch of different stars in that world.
Yeah.
Whereas Galaxy 2 was a bit more kind of like linear in a way.
So basically, like the old school Mario kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Galaxy is more like 64 and Odyssey and.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, when you play them eventually, you'll understand what I mean by that. But
they're on the list. Okay?
They're still very, very good game.
Yeah.
So yeah, thumbs up from me.
Thumbs up for Jack. Right. Move on to 7th place. Rest of the list, no ties, so few people that. Next game, 29 points. It came 22nd in our overall games. Charlotte had it first. Did anyone else have it high? No. It was Wii Sports Resort.
Wii Sports
Resort.
Oh, Wii Sports Resort.
Wii Sports Resort. The second one. The one you actually had to buy.
The one you actually have to buy,
yes.
But also it was arguably the better one because it had more sports in it.
It did have more sports in it. I didn't play much of Sports Resort, but we did have it. I can't remember what sports were actually on it.
So I remember that I did play a lot of it, but I honestly don't remember what sports were in it either. I think that was the one that had the fencing on it, which I always really liked.
The fencing.
Because rather than actually doing it properly, you just go and win everything.
It's like, is it? There's not. I was gonna say it's like the Sword one and Switch Sports, but it's really not, because that's
the one on Switch Sports is a bit more technical. You've got like stances and stuff. But yeah, the Wii one, you literally just like wave the Wii remote, like just flail it wildly, and you win every time.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how much it costs to buy Wii Sports Resorts now on Amazon?
Still about 40-50 quid.
$100.
100? Is that in Australian dollars or something? What the fuck?
Is that US or Australian?
US dollars.
US dollars?
Yeah.
Why would you? Well, I'm on a gold mine. Where's my Wii Sports Resort?
I need to. Oh my god! I need to investigate this. What the hell?
Hang on, there we go. With Wii Motion Plus.
But if you want the software, if you want the game without it, it's £4 more, $4 more.
Like they said, brilliant. So if you got Wii Sports Resort, people sell it. It's probably $100.
Well, I just found it for 25 quid. So I mean,
What?
jump on that bargain.
Jump on
Why
that.
is Wii Party $120? What the hell Amazon website am I on?
What fucking website are you looking at?
Who knows, on Amazon?
God damn it. You're supposed to Google what games are on the Switch.
Yeah, I was going on the thing to find...
Oh, okay. But yeah. Most of these games have not been on my list, so I can't really talk about them. That's really annoying me.
Yeah, I mean, I played Wii Sports Resort a fair amount, and I remember it was fun. It was just an upgraded Wii Sports, basically. I don't really know what else there is to say about it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any games which were on it. Isn't there the Smash Brothers level on Wii Sports or Resort? Was that? No.
Yeah, no, I think there was.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Got Sword Play,
Fencing.
which is the
fencing one.
wacky thing, I think.
Yeah.
Wakeboarding.
Yeah.
Frisbee.
Okay.
Disc golf.
Oh yeah, just
Disc golf. Yeah.
Archery. Basketball.
B-ball.
Table tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf.
Same as on the sports. Yeah.
Bowling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Power cruising, canoeing, cycling, and air sports.
That's the one. Pilot Wings. That's the one that's on.
Yeah,
Wii
Pilot Wings.
Sports.
That was it.
That's the one on.
And and you've got I think Woohoo Island is a level as well, but I think that was from Wii Fit Plus actually.
Yeah, that's Wii Fit Plus. Woohoo Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've not talked about Wii Fit yet. Could it be on the top 7,
Yeah,
6? Could it be the top 6? I don't know. Anyway,
Will it be there at all?
will it be there at all? Who knows?
Will they ever release Switch Fit?
No, they have. They've got Ring Fit, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got Ring Fit
Fit
Adventure, which I feel like is I don't know.
That's not like nothing like.
I know. Alcaraz plays it on stream. He's weird though, but yeah, we move on.
Oh God.
6th place. I can say now the rest of the list I've actually played, so I can actually make comments about them.
Yay!
6th place got 31 points. It came 61st on our overall Nintendo games.
Love that.
It was Mario Party 8.
8.
Yay!
Arguably the peak of Mario Party? Question mark.
Definitely.
Best Mario Party game, hands down.
Yeah.
Better than the new ones, 100%.
Yeah, definitely better than the new ones.
Because each map was unique. I think that's what made it special. Because obviously the DK one was basically the same as the old ones. The Bowser one was weird because you had stars and Bowser chased you and you had to take your stars away.
Yeah.
Koopa's Tycoon, which is personally my favourite one, which is like the hotel one.
Yeah, it's like Monopoly or something.
The Boo
you had the Boo one on the train was always my personal favourite.
The train one, the Shy Guy train one was a good one.
You
on a
at the front, and then all of a sudden your carriage was at the back again.
Yeah. I was just saying now, the Boo one for me was not great. Literally, it was
like a straight line, wasn't it?
It was basically you're in a house and you have to make sure you went the right way, and the first one to get a star, you both went out and then back to the front again.
Oh no, sorry, I was thinking of the one that's like on the beach. It's like a straight line.
The beach one, where it's literally just a long straight line.
It's like a straight line. You get to like the bounty at the end, and
you go back to the start, and you go around, and you ride the dolphins to get shortcuts and stuff. Yeah.
But overall, probably my favorite Mario Party. Game. Honestly, like it's just great. Like
all the mini games as well had very much Wii based mini games. Also known as like you have to shake the Wii, like that kind of all those games.
I feel like back when that game came out, it was all still a novelty as well. Like now on like Super Mario Party, it feels a bit like a gimmick. Like it's kind of done. But like on Mario Party 8, it was like the first time we'd really had it properly. Well, I know you on DS, you had like the stylus and stuff, or like sometimes you don't blow into the microphone.
And stuff, The one.
But, I mean, to be fair, every time I ever played Mario Party DS, we would always just like click like no microphone mini game.
Yeah,
because they all sucked.
They all did suck. The only minigame I remember from Mario Party 8 was the one where you had to get the soda can, you had to shake it as hard as you could. Just to...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I remember that one. I remember the one where you have to... I think, is that the one where you have to, like, cut the ropes and it's like a luck one?
Oh, yeah, you have to cut the wire with the scissors, the luck one.
I also remember the one called King of the Hill where you have, like, you each have, like, a little fight and then, like, the two winners go to the top.
Yeah. There's the one with, like, you have to fight last one standing, there's penguins everywhere. There's top minigames. I know some of the minigames are on the... what's it called? Not the new Super Mario Bros. The remastered one.
The, like, Mario Party Superstars.
That's the one. I think some of the mini games are on that, but I don't know.
Probably, but I barely played it.
I never owned it because I didn't think... Out of the Switch ones, I just prefer the first one because Diddy Kong's in it.
I prefer it just because it was actually new stuff, but the problem is it wasn't enough stuff. I was kind of disappointed they went with a remaster rather than actually making a new one, and I hope they are working on a new one because, like, Super Mario Party had promise, but they need to build on it. They can't just sort of leave it at that.
Exactly.
I mean, it should have had DLC to start with, and I don't know why it didn't, but we won't get into that conversation.
I'm saying that the online came like for 5 years after the game came out. But anyway, doesn't matter. We move on to top 5.
Top 5.
This game came 69th on our overall. It got 4 points on our overall. It got 35 here. I think I was the only one who voted for it on the previous list.
Okay.
It was Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Okay. I had this at 6, so I did have it on my list.
I had it second, and so did Mr. Alcaraz. Now, the only reason it's high on this list, because the fucking story mode.
Yeah, it's just Subspace Emissary, honestly.
The story mode is... You've probably heard me talk about this fucking loads and loads and loads of times already by this point. But the story mode on Super Smash Bros. Brawl is amazing because it's like... It's basically a movie.
It's like it walks so Infinity War could run kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And I really wish that like in Ultimate they had something more like that. Because I mean, World of Light was like fun, I guess, but I miss like having the cutscenes and like an actual story. And I know the reason that they didn't have it in the new ones is because I think the Sakurai, the guy who makes Smash Bros, like he was upset that a bunch of the cutscenes of the Brawl story leaked before the game came out.
Yeah.
And he was so upset that the cutscenes leaked. He was like, I'm not doing a story mode for the other ones, which kind of sucks.
It does, because when I heard story mode was coming to Smash On, I was very excited. I thought, if it's even half as good as Brawl, I'll be very excited. I was very disappointed with it, because there was no real story to it, kind of thing.
Yeah, you just kind of like went around fighting with spirits and stuff. The only really like fun part about World of Light was like the last half an hour of it.
Yeah.
Like did you ever get to the end of it?
I think the bit I got to was when I went to like where the hand was. I think that's literally like halfway through or something like that.
Okay.
I didn't get that far in it.
Yeah, the only bit that's actually good is like the very like half hour of it when you actually get to like the final kind of boss stuff.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just kind of poo.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like Brawl, totally different story, and it pretty much is there for the story mode, isn't it? Because I don't think it's favorably remembered as like just like the actual fighting game. I feel like most people would say that either Melee or like Ultimate are better than Brawl.
100%.
But I mean, Brawl also like just to move away from the story mode, it did do some cool stuff for the series. Like it was the one that introduced Final Smashes to the series, which is big. It added a lot of characters who needed to be in there, including Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong, yes. Sonic,
and also
Wario, Sonic,
Snake. Who else did it add? I added ROB, good old ROB.
Rob.
Yeah. I added Lucario as well. That's a big one. So yeah, definitely added some like really good characters to the series. Characters that sort of needed to be in it. Like, I don't know why, Diddy Kong, fair enough, because I think he was relatively new when Melee came out, but Wario really should have been in Melee. I don't see why he wasn't.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But yeah.
So, yeah.
Brawl,
very good game.
Very good game. Came 5th. Nintendo, You've made the Mario movies coming out, Sonic movies out. Make a cinematic Nintendo gaming universe.
Smash
And
Bros. Cinematic Universe, please.
Yes, exactly. Just don't. You don't need to write anything. Just get the raw story and go copy, paste. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. You've got Chris Pratt as Mario.
Oh no! Oh god, yeah. Oh, Christ. Yeah, Maggie Smith as Bayonetta.
Yeah.
No.
of all the actresses you could have came up with.
The voice of Wally for ROB.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Charlie Day. I'll just.
We can have the guy who plays the Cookie Monster for Incineroar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it now. You know, in the story mode in Brawl when Luigi saves the day at the end.
Yeah.
All
the guys who get kidnapped throughout the story suddenly have to save everyone.
I'm just picturing now Charlie Day saving the world as Luigi.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that would be bad.
Oh, I still need a trailer, Nintendo, for the Super Mario movie. I know it got delayed till early next year, but I need a trailer. I want to see what it's like. Anyway, top 4. Oh my god. Number 4. 1 point more than Super Smash Bros. Brawl. It came 39th in our overall. We talked about its sequel earlier.
I'm guessing it's another space game.
The first Super Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy. Well, I mean, what a great game. I mean, this was my number 1, personally.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone else had it first, but it was my number 1.
Let's have a looky-loo. Yep, you're the only one who had it top 2. I think the only one in the top 3, to be honest. Yep, that is correct. I think a lot of people had. I think a lot of people had it like mid-table kind of dealio, which is why it's high.
Yeah.
But yeah, from what I've played of Super Mario Galaxy, it looks like a good game.
I mean, you kind of so obviously, Galaxy is kind of the next in line when you've got like 64, then Sunshine, and Galaxy is like the next in line.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like Sunshine is like not as good as 64, but a lot of people feel like Sunshine's not that good.
I like Sunshine.
I like Sunshine, but I think most people would agree that of the 3D games, it's probably the weakest.
Can't comment because I've never played 64.
True. But Galaxy, better than Sunshine.
Yeah.
In my opinion, better than 64. I know nostalgia nerds are going to come for me, but
yeah.
I just think Galaxy is a more complete experience than 64. I do. I think the controls are like like tight and fluid. Like it feels really satisfying to play. The worlds are creative. Like all the stuff they do with Gravity. It's the game that added Rosalina to the series, which is pretty big.
Yeah, because Rosalina's fucking everything.
Yeah, well, she's just like now one of the princesses now, which I'm honestly fine with because we needed more than just Peach and Daisy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was just really. It's a really great game. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, it's got some it had some really fun power ups. Like I think there's like Bee Mario and Cloud Mario and Rock Mario.
Yeah,
it's just really cool. Honestly, it's such a cool game, and hopefully you can play it soon.
Fingers crossed, I can get a nunchuck next time I do Retro Wii or something. We can go.
Hopefully,
hi nunchuck. Let's go.
Well, Courtney said she has one, so maybe just annoy her.
I'll annoy Courtney, or I can get a cheap one off Amazon. Not hate Amazon because it'll cost me like 300 quid.
Yeah, you'd have to spend like your life savings on it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Super Mario Galaxy got 4th place. We move on to podium positions.
So let's just have a brief intermission to say, like, if you can guess what my background is from, by the way, it's from a Nintendo game. If you can figure out what it is, say so in the comments, and I'll reply saying "well done" with a smiley face.
Yeah, let's go.
Yay! You might have been able to guess from like little snippets. PC. That was a clue. That was a clue.
Spoiler alert. Right. We move on. 3rd place, 42 points. So
42.
6 points more. It came again 39th in our overall list. I had it 3rd. think had it on their list. They did. H had it third as well. I think that's the highest it got from anybody, and it was Super Mario Brothers.
I had this fourth for me.
So I think the main reason I put this high was because it was the first Mario game which you could actually play with people, because you could Mario, Luigi, body both Toads and stuff, for example. Really good. I used to be that guy when I played it at uni. I used to be that guy which would pick people up and then kill them on the.
You were the one who would throw people in the lava, weren't you?
Yes, there was one person who like. There's always one person I would annoy. It was
me.
You're evil. You are evil. You're an evil man.
It's just funny.
But first like multiplayer, like actual Mario game, like the mainline series, like that was a huge deal.
Step, yeah.
And I still think that, like, I mean, I think we talked on stream recently about how like the new Super Mario Bros. Games are kind of a bit uninspired and like that kind of thing. I feel like Wii was the one where they actually took like creative leaps and actually tried to change things up.
The 2D.
And I feel like it's the best one of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Yeah, I mean, it's only 4, so that's not saying much. But I think because the
Wii U one was practically the same.
The same.
The Wii U one was just a reskin, pretty much.
I think the Switch one. I've never played the Switch one, but I think it's basically.
The Switch one literally is a port of the Wii U one. It's not its own thing at all.
Because the only like new, what I would say like 2D-ish. It's not even 2D anymore. It's like 3D. Is it 3D Land on the Switch?
3D Mario Land.
Super Mario 3D World.
That's the one.
That's the one.
So that's not really like a. Because when I talk about new Super Mario Bros, I sort of mean like the 2D like side-scrolling ones.
Yeah.
Which is like traditional Mario, like from like the very first game.
Yeah.
Like, so that's sort of what I'm talking about, really.
Yeah.
And I feel like Wii is like the most creative that main series got, really. I feel like from there it kind of went downhill
from there,
and it's just kind of uninspired. Like, New Super Mario Bros. DS was good because that was like the one that brought the series back, but Wii kind of like perfected it. Then you had like New Super Mario Bros. 2 on the 3DS, which was really crap. It was just about collecting coins. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And then U was really boring. Like Wii U one, it was just dull. It was not that good.
It's literally the tablet where you could like spam blocks everywhere.
Yeah, you could just like break the game with that.
Or what you do is you put the evil person on the tablet. And make the level fucking impossible.
All of the jumps. Yeah, you like try to jump and then you just put like a block there.
Or if they're in a bubble, you can just pop them on the screen and jump in.
Oh god! Ronnie would never play that with you.
All the way around them, so they can't go anywhere.
Oh my god! If you could do that, that would be insane.
I think that'd be a cool stream if we had like the Wii U and have like H in the corner on the tablet, and then have like us on the Wii.
That sounds like it'd be horrendous. Oh my god! But no, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, very good game. Good game.
Bring back the series with a banger.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, Nintendo. Please. We don't want more Super Mario Maker. Like that's done. We want an actual game.
All we want is Odyssey 2 and New Super Mario Brothers. Like good platformer.
Stop getting the fans to design your levels, Nintendo. Do it yourself.
Stop being lazy.
Exactly. Stop being lazy, and instead of giving us a fully customizable level maker, just give us like a game. Just do that.
Go and find whoever makes the best levels on Super Mario Maker. Say, I'm going to hire you. Make a game for it.
Don't do that, because all the highest rated levels are either the bullshit unfair levels or the standstill and it auto completes levels.
Yeah,
those are all the highest ones, and those would all be terrible in a Mario game.
They would. So. Second place has 59 points.
Okay.
Do you want to know a fun fact before I say this?
What's that?
Out of all the games we've talked about so far on our top 10 Nintendo list, it ranked the lowest.
Really?
It came 76th place in our top 10 overall by getting 3 whole points, but this time it came second. Charlotte had it second.
Why do I get the horrible feeling I know exactly what game this is and I'm about to laugh my arse off?
Boss had it first. Cat had it second. H
Cat had a second. Yeah, I know what it is.
H had it 5th. I had it 6th. It was the game which everybody played because it came with the Wii. The original Wii Sports.
Okay, it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be WarioWare. I was so ready for that to be WarioWare. I was like, how the fuck did that get so high on the list?
WarioWare came 47th place and got 3 points. So,
poor WarioWare.
The original Wii Sports. I feel like it's just like when you say Wii Game, everyone says Wii Sports.
Yeah,
because everybody had it because it came with the Wii.
Well, I mean, it's the highest selling game I think just ever.
Yeah,
I think actually I don't know because I think stuff like Tetris still outsells it. Yeah. But let me see.
I think we looked at Nintendo games last time.
Of all games, I'm sure we did. But okay, so out of all time, Wii Sports is number 4. The other ones being Tetris in 3rd, Grand Theft Auto 5 in 2nd, Minecraft in 1st.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so number 4 of every game ever made. But again, kind of cheating because it came with the Wii. So
yeah, he's got an asterisk next to his name. But yeah. Wii bowling, staple. Everyone loves Wii bowling.
Yeah.
Tennis was personally one of my favourites. Baseball was kind of.
That was my favourite.
Yeah.
Oh, but I was about to say that's the one no one played, so I'll shut my mouth.
No, I think I would say boxing.
Boxing was the one that no one played
because you had to have a nunchuck.
Oh yeah, that was it. Boxing. I liked the idea of the boxing one, but it never really made any sense because whenever you'd play it with anybody, you'd both just be doing this, but one person would randomly be winning. By a landslide, and it made no sense.
And obviously, golf was just a.
I mean, golf was golf. It was golf. Good.
But bring golf to Switch Sports.
Wii Sports. I mean, honestly, what was that? Sorry.
Mini golf specifically.
Switch is just making a crazy golf game. That would fucking sell if they just made a crazy golf game on Switch. Great. Yeah.
Well, yeah, just have something that's like golf with friends, but have it like Mario themed. Let's do that.
Yeah. Nintendo, we got ideas for you, buddy.
Right, forget Mario Golf Super Rush. Nobody wants that crap. No. Give us Mario Crazy Golf.
Crazy Golf. That's what we want, Nintendo.
Have a game where it's the level is like a normal Mario platform, and you're playing golf through it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You're trying to get through 3D world style level, and you have to do it with a golf ball instead of with a character.
Yeah,
that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
But Wii Sports. I mean, I don't think there's a single person I think pretty much anybody who was alive then knows what Wii Sports is.
Even your nan played Wii Sports.
Yeah, it was a cultural phenomenon sort of thing. Everyone played it. People young and older played it. Everyone knew about it. It was the new big thing because it was the debut of motion controls.
It was.
And it was just there was something so amazing at the time about how you could play tennis and go like that, and the character would swing the racket. It's just obviously now we just take it for granted, but back then it was just insane. It was unheard of.
Multiple televisions were broken. Multiple injuries. I remember once when I was a wee boy playing Wii Sports with the family. Nan was playing Wii bowling. I was sat directly behind. And I got a Wii controller right to the face.
Oh no. Oh dear.
That was fun.
That's great. It's all part of it though. But Wii Sports is it's a game that anybody could play. That's the thing, because even the least technology adept people in the world, you could like you don't need to explain to like your like 90-year-old great grandma how to play tennis because she knows how to play tennis.
Yeah,
you just
exactly.
say to her it's tennis. You just look at the screen, and when it's your turn, go like that.
Yeah,
like
there's not
anybody,
like,
anyone can do that.
There's not even like you have to press the A button or anything to do it. You just have to literally just swing it.
Yeah,
very simple, basic controls.
I think bowling's the only game with.
Oh yeah, you got to hold the B button, haven't you, to do it.
Yeah, that was like the only one that was a bit more like technical, but like the ones like tennis and like boxing and you could do those really easily.
Baseball you did because when you threw the ball, if you press A or B, it would do like a curved ball or a super.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
For the bog standard person, they're just bowl anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so the lowest ranked game so far talked about came second. We move on to first place.
And it's pretty obvious what this is going to be. Let's just say that right now. We all know what this is going to be, even without knowing the list.
If you don't know what's first, you've been living under a rock.
Go SpongeBob!
Because it came fourth on our overall top 10 Nintendo games. It's I played it on stream. It's Mario Kart on the Wii. It got 74.
Of course.
It got 74 points out of 130.
I've just ruined the background.
No.
Ignore Luigi.
So yeah, so it got over 50% of the votes.
I'm surprised it didn't get 130.
If I tell you only 3 people we asked put it first place, could you guess who it was?
Me.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Alcaraz?
No.
Molly?
Yes, it was Molly.
Molly, okay. Yeah, I had it 9th, actually. I had it kind of low on my list, but not because I dislike it, I just like other games more.
I think only... Hang on, let me double check this statement before I say it out loud. 2... Only 2 people out of our 13 did not pick Mario Kart Wii, which was Reese and Chris. Other than that, everyone had it at least somewhere on the list.
Yeah, I mean it's the same as like nowadays with like the Switch, like with the all-time Nintendo one, Mario Kart 8 being like second. Like it's Mario Kart. Like what else can you really say about Mario Kart?
I mean, it's literally apart from Wii Sports, the staple.
Mario
of the Wii.
Yeah. Because you got the hang on, I can't find it now, but you have the Mario Kart wheel.
Yeah, the
You're actually driving like this.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And I mean it wasn't like wheel size, which I think I mean, I understand.
No, because it'd be like, it'd be huge. Like, it'd be really ergonomic to play a game with that.
Could you imagine? People have like the driver sets when they're playing like F1 games or Forza or something. Could you imagine if you had to use one of those for Mario Kart?
Yeah.
And there was a button on the gear stick which fires your items and stuff. I think that.
Yeah,
it'd be like those ones that you see in the arcades.
Yeah, with the arcade ones, that'd be great. But
yeah. I mean, so we already did talk about Mario Kart Wii in our like all Nintendo games one, but I mean, just to sort of like reiterate some of the best points from it. One of the best rosters in the entire series.
Yes.
Introduced bikes to the game, which is obviously huge. I had a lot of great tracks.
Top tracks.
Yeah.
Coconut Mall. Mushroom Ridge, Toad's Factory.
Yeah, Coconut Mall, Mushroom Ridge, Toad's Factory.
Volcano.
Bowser's Castle Wii was a great one.
Rainbow Road, arguably the best one.
Rainbow Road, yeah.
Mushroom Gorge. Toad's Factory.
It just introduced a lot of great tracks. Was it the first one that introduced old tracks onto it, or was that DS? That was DS, I think.
Yeah, because GameCube didn't. I couldn't remember if DS or Wii came up. I can't remember which one came first.
Yeah, no, it was DS and then Wii.
Okay, so DS was the first one that had old tracks on it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Last games you can play is Diddy Kong, Rob the Robot. No, Rob the Robot was
not a sore spot at all.
Not a sore spot at all. But yeah.
And having Funky Kong as the meta was far superior to having Waluigi as the meta now.
100%.
and I'm not even saying that as a Waluigi hater like yourself, but like there's something just so much more aggravating about seeing 10 Waluigis in front. When it was 10 Funky Kongs, it was a meme. When it's 10 Waluigis, it's a bit demeaning.
Yeah,
it really is. Especially when in Strikers, Waluigi is known to be good as well. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why is of all the characters,
Waluigi.
what is always Waluigi? Why? I don't understand.
Always Waluigi seems to be the top. If they add him to the next Smash Bros, they'll probably be top tier as well.
It probably would be.
Hey, just watch twitch.tv/Stevie Stitto and know you hate him.
That's the only reason.
They keep doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yes, that was our top 15/16 on the list. Games on my list which didn't make it were the Simpsons game. Top game.
I didn't know, because like the one on a DS etc. was different to the one like, on PlayStation etc. I didn't add it because I didn't know if it was a crap version or the good version.
I think it was better on the Wii and PS2.
Was it the proper version?
Yeah, the DS was the crap version.
Yeah, I didn't know whether it was the same for DS on the Wii.
I also had Rock Band, because I played that a lot.
That would have been 11th.
Yeah.
That would have been 11th for me.
I put Mario and Sonic, the first Olympics.
I was always going to put that on my list, but it barely missed out.
And I put Hasbro Family Game Night 3 on my list. because it had Cluedo and Mousetrap and all that stuff, and I just loved it so much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Games on my list that didn't make it. Most of my list did make it, actually. So I had WarioWare in 8th, which didn't make it. And I had Mario Strikers Charged in 10th.
Yeah.
Almost all of my list was Mario. It kind of goes to prove a point that I was going to say earlier, which is that when the Wii came out, I didn't really branch out into many kinds of games. Back then, I only really played what I knew, which was Mario and Pokemon, but there was no Pokemon on the Wii, really. Yeah. Nothing notable anyway. Apart from Poke Park 2, because, yes, you've been asked to play it. So
it also came 18th place with 11 points. Just missing out on the top 15 was
on my list.
Was
number 6 was the first game that
did make
wasn't on the top,
which was
Rabbids.
What, Rayman Raving Rabbids?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a pretty fun game. I actually forgot about that game, if I'm being real with you, but it was fun.
Well,
Wii Fit.
That came 20th.
Sonic at the Olympics.
Was that
the 2012 one? Because that's the one that I remember.
That game that game was the game that just missed out on 13 points. London 2012.
And the other one was Wii Party, but when you're actually playing like the board game one.
Board Game Island.
Yeah, Wii Party came really close to being on my list as well.
I was going to say honourable mentions before we end the video. Strikers actually came 19th with 11 points.
Okay.
Lego Batman 2, which Reese I think had first, is on the list with 10 points. Animal Crossing, surprisingly, got 24th, 25th place, 8 points. Skylanders, because there were so many of them, were dotted about. H loves Skylanders. Spyro Skylanders was kind of a weird game.
It was weird.
It was a really weird thing. Yeah. It, like, I don't know. It kind of, like, really, like... As someone who was, like, a huge Spyro fan when I was growing up, Spyro Skylanders really kind of, like... ruined Spyro for a while because they didn't have any actual Spyro games. It was just Spyro Skylanders.
Meme Maker made the list.
Meme Maker.
Molly insisted Meme Maker was 5th for the meme, so I said, fuck it, why not? So,
what the fuck? Oh, God.
Lego Harry Potter was on the list. Sonic Unleashed was on the list.
Well, I can't wait until we do a DS one. And I can't wait until we do a DS one and I have Flipnote Studio on my list.
Can you hear all that in the background?
No, what?
Yeah, what?
There's this constant beaming of sirens.
Why? What have you done?
Obviously, Mario Kart Wii, not 100% for the vote. Cool.
Yeah.
Check telephone, Ella, please.
What was the game? New Carnival Funfair Games?
New what?
New Carnival Funfair Games got 4 points.
What is
What was
that?
that?
Who voted for that?
I think Cat had it like last. I can't remember who had it last.
What even is it?
It was like you just played weird funfair games like Coconut Shy and all that crap, basically.
Oh, I think I remember that.
I was pretty sure we had that game at some point.
Yes.
Mario and Sonic Winter Olympics got 3 points. WarioWare got 3 points. Pokemon Battle Revolution got 2 points. I think that was the Wii version of Stadium.
Yeah.
I did have it. It almost made my list, but didn't make it. Monopoly got 2 points. And Inazuma 11 Strikers.
I think I would have put Monopoly on my list, but I was like, yeah, but that's just a board game.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like.
And last but not least, Alcaraz put Mario Sports Mix on one point.
Yeah, I forgot about that game.
I never played it. It probably Mario Wii Sports, was it? Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, that was our top 10 Nintendo games. Let me just quickly do a quick recap before we end the video. In joint 15th place, we had Wii Play and Zelda Skyward Sword. In joint 13th place, we had Super Paper Mario and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. 12th place, we had Donkey Kong Country Returns. 11th place, Xenoblade Chronicles. 10th place, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. Joint 8th, we had Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Just Dance. 7th place, Wii Sports Resort. 6th place, Mario Party 8. 5th place, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. 4th place, Super Mario Galaxy. 3rd place, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. 2nd place, Wii Sports. And 1st place was Mario Kart on the Wii. So yes, that was our top 10. Let us know in the comments if any games we've not talked about would have made your list. Let us know in the comments. Also, let us know.
I just realised why all the sirens are going off.
Why?
Because they're making everyone remember about the next console.
The next console that we're going to do.
Okay. I'll give you credit for that one. That was alright. That wasn't bad. That wasn't too bad. Luigi is putting up his laundry in disappointment right now.
Also, let us know in the comments what top 10 you'd like to see next. It doesn't have to be gaming specifically, but it could be anything. We did Pixar before. We could do another movie one.
Top 10 colours.
Top 10 colours. Top 10 fast food restaurants. Top 10 cuisines. I don't know. Pizza toppings.
Yeah.
Banana. First place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So also let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're more active on Twitch, so head over there. We play all these Wii games over there.
And yeah, for definite, if you would like to see some of these games in action, then check out twitch.tv/devious ditto.
Yeah.
Yay, plugging. Thank you guys for watching. Cheesy goodbye and bye.
Hey, wait.
Bye.
Where's the plug? Bye.
Bye, guys.